Hello, my name is Paula Hines Lonergan. In 2003, I wrote a book about my father. He was featured in the movie Remember the Titans. His name is Paul Doc Hines. In 2012, I revised that edition. It is entitled A Titan of a Man, the story of Coach Paul Doc Hines. It is available online. I would like to read from Chapter 5 of my book. It is entitled You Marched with King. My father had a special opportunity in connection to Dr. Martin Luther King. When my father was in college at Virginia State College, now Virginia State University, he was involved with many activities. Fortunately for him, playing football was an activity that allowed him to witness a part of history. In 1958, my father, along with 7 other football players, was asked by the Virginia State football coach Lawson to be bodyguards. Martin Luther King Jr. was coming to visit Virginia State to speak at a rally held in the football stadium. Of course, Dr. King had his own bodyguards, but the big, husky football players were added protection for him, acting as escorts for King while he was on stage. Of course, the players were happy to oblige. There were 15,000 people in attendance, packed in the stadium at Virginia State, including students and people from all over the surrounding communities. In the movie Remember the Titans, Dr. Ferdinand Day, played by actor Lew Walker, in an effort to convince Coach Boone, Denzel Washington, to stay on as the black coach at T.C. Williams, he called Boone a race man. Gregory Allen Howard, the screenwriter of Remember the Titans, explained in the movie's commentary that being a race man meant Coach Boone was proud of his race and proactive in his defense of his race. Coach Boone, in fact, had participated in marches with Dr. King. Because of this background, in the coaches' fight for integration, the football coaches of the T.C. Williams football team would not accept segregation on their team. To the coaches, it was important to fight for what is right. This included not allowing the players to segregate themselves, especially when people like Dr. King and others fought so hard for desegregation and equal rights. My father coached the offensive line players on the T.C. Williams Titans football team. He said on his offensive line there were only a few black players. No matter what their race or background, they had to take an interest in each other. The players learned to embrace diversity and to communicate with one another. Communication brought about an understanding and led to tolerance. In the training camp in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, the coaches taught the players that even though they couldn't make them love each other or even like each other, they would respect each other. In the act of respecting others, self-respect was developed. If a player's head was bowed low because of poor performance, they learned to encourage that one to do better and achieve at a higher level next time. They reinforced in him the need to be proud of what he was able to accomplish. To read the rest of this story, visit www.atitanofaman.com. Thank you.